Hi, I'm Matt Sellhorst, pleasure boat specialist here at Home Marine Lake Wylie. Thanks for stopping by to check out this video. This is my wife Sarah, my little girl Avery, and this is our dog Lucy. While you're here, let me tell you.
I'm Dan Hartley. I have a 2008 Sea Ray 240 Sun Deck.
How long have you been a boater?
I've been a boater for about 4 years now.
Okay, what did you have before the 240?
2005 Sea Ray 180 Sport.
Okay.
A little bit too small for us after we started getting more grandchildren, so we figured we needed a bigger boat.
And you guys live on the lake, you keep your 240 at your dock now?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Tell me, what led you to own two Sea Rays?
Well, I knew people who had Sea Rays since the 80s and know that the boats would last forever, and so that was the first boat I would look for. And when we decided to go to a bigger boat, we came to Lake Wylie Marina to look for a much bigger boat.
Excellent. What's your favorite part of the 240 Sun Deck?
It's a lot bigger. It's got a lot of conveniences that the 180 didn't have, and it's the families, we're able to bring the whole family out there together at one time and enjoy it.
All the extra space and the
Yeah.
storage. What's your favorite part of being a boater?
Being able to bring all the family together at one time. That's the biggest thing. I can get my son, his family, and my other son and his family. The boat's big enough. Says it'll hold 12 people. We've had 11 people on there with a lot of comfort. It's a big enough boat that you can moor it somewhere on the lake and use it as just a base to go back and forth from. It's really been a good boat for us.
How has boating impacted your family? You mentioned it several times.
Well, they all like it. It made us buy a place on the lake now, so it's really been something we've enjoyed over the last 5-6 years.
Excellent. What would you recommend to people that are considering getting into boating but they're not sure if it's right for them?
You could do what we did. We started with a smaller boat. We do it with a quality boat too. We didn't go with just some boat that somebody had that you can buy that are, to me, basically just not as well built or have the name that a Sea Ray has. So we started with a smaller one, worked with it for about 2 to 3 years, and then my son got married, our family got bigger. We found out the boat was too small, and so we just moved up. We kept with the same make and knew that the very popular 240 was the way to go.
What did you hear about Sea Ray's reputation before you bought your 185?
Basically, they were a good boat. It had great resale value, and I found that out when Lake Wylie Marina sold my 180 for me. So it was true to the name. It brought great resale, and if we decide to go with a different kind of boat or a different size boat, different style boat, we'll more than likely stick with the Sea Ray.
Excellent. If you had a friend buying a boat, what advice would you give them?
Well, go to the boat show for one, see what you like. Come down here to Lake Wylie and to the marina and see what they have to offer. I bought a used boat. It was 240 is a 2008, but when I got it, it was just like new. It was a good boat. Matt got the boat for me, and we really appreciated finding such a good boat.
How was the experience of working with Home Marine Lake Wylie and Matt compared to other experiences working with salespeople?
It was low pressure, both in buying and them in helping me sell my boat. It was quicker than I thought it would be. Finding the boat, I will say one thing: if he's found you a boat, look at it, get on it, because more than likely it's going to get gone, because he does have a list of people that he'll talk to. And I thought the sales was great. The service was exceptional. When they said they'd have it done, they had it done. If it was 5 days, it took sometimes less than 5 days to get the service I needed.
Yeah. And living on the lake, you've used us for service. How has that worked out, the convenience of living on the lake and using a marina on the lake for service?
It's really convenient, because all I have to do is bring the boat in, they'll take it up, they'll put it on one of their dollies, they'll take it in, get it serviced, call me when it's ready, put it back in the water for me. It's almost better than a car dealership, where it's there whenever I need it, and they're really, really convenient for me. It's by the water. It's probably 10 minutes away.
What the people watching this video are people researching boats and trying to decide what they should do. What would you tell them to do after watching this video?
You need to come out here and see what the variety of boats that are out here. There's regular deck boats, there's ski boats, find the boat that's right for you. If at all you can take a test drive, that's your best bet. And don't just test drive it yourself, bring the whole family out, because you're going to need to know what size boat fits the family.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything else that you would tell somebody considering getting into boating?
Just make sure it's what's right for you. It really is, to me, a family thing. We have a lot of fun with it. We were able to bring other family members out, and it's been a really, really good time we've had with the boat.
You mentioned grandkids. How have you dealt with the safety of having little ones on the boat?
Well, if you've got a big enough boat, you know how to bring them together. But you take a boating course. That's the one thing that I think everybody should do, because they're going to talk about families and how to deal with small children in a boating course. It's not just how to deal with a skier or somebody floating around. You really need to understand how to work with small children. And of course, as soon as they can, teach them to swim.
Yeah, there you go. What led you to get into boating to start with when you bought your 185?
I had grown up with a boat. My grandfather built his own wood hull boat,
really?
And so I had been in boating until I was a teenager, and then other things, and then not being near the water kind of kept us away from it, but something we'd always thought about doing. And it took longer than we thought to get into boating, but now that we're in it, we really, really like it.
Do you wish you would have done it earlier?
Oh yeah, definitely. My kids are now a little bit older. Well, obviously we've got grandchildren, so it's kind of like one of those things where you wish you'd done it 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm John Bedard. We have a 2001 Sea Ray 240 Sunday.
I'm Deb Bedard, and we're 11 years in it.
How long have y'all been boaters, and what do you really enjoy about boating?
We've been boaters since 1994, continual boaters, and we just like to be out on the water and get away from work and enjoy ourselves on the weekends and bring the grandkids out and tow them around.
You guys boat here on Lake Wylie. You travel for work a decent amount. What do you use your boat for?
Basically just recreation and
Relaxation.
yeah, with the grandkids, and when the grandkids aren't around, we use it for sleeping.
How did you settle on the 240 Sundeck?
We like the front to load and unload, because we usually pull up to an island, and it's easier to get the kids off the front than it is to get them off the back. And when you pull them away from the island to push out, get back on the boat, it's nicer. It's much wider than a 21 foot, which we like. So the 21 is limited to like 9 people, okay, like maybe 2,000 pounds. But with all the grandkids and the parents, we couldn't get everybody on the other boat. So because of the grandkids, we had to buy a bigger boat.
That's all right, as long as they're coming out of the water with you.
That's right.
That's the
and
key.
it is a lot more user-friendly than our other boats.
Really?
We
What
can-
are some of the things?
We can fit a lot of people up here. We've got the extra table that'll go here. You can sit everybody back there. And we have both discovered last week that these are the most awesome places to lay down in the sun.
You
So
like-
much more comfortable than any other boat we have.
Really?
Yes.
What other boats have you all owned?
We had Regals, and we had Maxims, and we had an old Thompson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I put down Johnson.
Oh, it's a
Thompson. Okay, that's right. I remember talking about
Yeah, we had
that.
the old wood Thompson.
Yeah, my family had one of those as well. Not a
Yeah.
wooden one though.
Yes, a bow with the cabin in the bottom that
Okay.
no one wanted to go in.
Yeah. We went from 16 to 19 to 21 feet to 24 feet.
Okay. What working with myself and with Hull Marine? How was that experience? What did you?
Oh, you guys were great. Matt, you were great with follow-up and emails back and forth, giving me the descriptions of the boat, answered all my questions. And as we were looking for boats, it was kind of like the other people I had to go look at. And with yours, basically, I looked at it once because you told me everything else about it. So I really didn't have to look too close. from that standpoint. So he did an excellent job in describing the boat. Price was fair, he knew what everybody else, so, and the boat was in excellent shape, and because you guys serviced it, okay, it gave me a very comfort zone on the servicing, you know, in the condition of the boat.
Yeah, and you live on the water, right?
Yeah, we live on the water.
Okay, so how is it having the service department here if you need anything or fuel or whatever?
Well, I haven't needed anything, so.
That's good. That's good. That was a trick question.
Other than gas that I got today, you know.
Yeah.
But, you know, we'll be back in December for the winter storage and do everything else, because it's very convenient. You know, so yeah, it worked out perfect, especially without a trailer. Okay, I just bring it over here and pull it out. It's a swap between paying for storage somewhere or having you do the work.
Yeah.
So a lot easier having you do the work than me towing it around.
Win-win for us.
Yeah, there you go. That's the idea. Make it easy. What would you tell others that are considering boating but just haven't made the leap into owning their own boat yet?
Just do something that they're comfortable with. I mean, getting into a bigger boat, I went from the 21 to the 24, and this is a little bit harder to maneuver because of the size, you know, especially in little coves with currents. But if they get into something too big, they probably won't like it. So you get into something smaller, it's controllable, easy to use, they become familiar on the water, and then start getting into something a little bit bigger.
Just get started and then work your way to the right.
You don't jump into a race car if you never drove before. So yeah, just get something that they're comfortable with.
Why did you? I'm sure there were cheaper boats that you looked at. Why did you choose the Sea Ray over some of the others?
Just,
The layout, everything about it was perfect for us. As soon as we saw it, we knew this is what we wanted.
Yeah.
I mean, just the storage, the comfort of it, just the design work. I mean, the way it's finished. You know, I had someone who was looking at my old boat, and they went and they looked at a different brand. And he came back, and you know, it was a Regal, which isn't as nice as this, but he just said, "What a difference between the two boats! I'm buying yours." you know, and it was like 3 years newer, but it just doesn't have, you know, the design work. It doesn't have the trim. It doesn't have the quality of the boat. Sea Ray is just a really good quality boat.
Yeah.
And even the storage in this boat, there was so much less that we have to haul back and forth because everything is storage. Every inch of this boat is utilized to the best possible maximum benefit. We even have a couple inches we haven't filled up yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Get on that. Come on. That doesn't last very long.
Well, I just have to wait until the water is warm enough to jump into.
There you go. Now we need more gear. What would you tell people watching this video that are thinking about buying a boat?
Go for it.
They come see you.
Go for
You know?
it. Go to Lake Wylie.
Yeah, when you start looking at boats, I mean, you know, like it's going to be what budget they have, but if you want a good quality boat and you want an honest sales guy to handle it, then just come up here. You know, see Matt, and he handles it.
What are some of your favorite things or places to go here on Wylie? You guys have a few coves that you...
Well, we go to the sandbars, you know, either up on Little Allison or this one right here, and we go have a beer at T-Bone, sitting on the deck.
Yeah. Take the grandkids out to the sandbars as well?
Yeah, take them out to the sandbars, they can swim around. And sometimes we just go to the little island off of Windjammer Park, and just park right there, we get our chairs, sit on the island, and let the kids swim right there.
Well, it's when the water is lower.
Okay, yeah, where there's some space there.
Yeah.
I love that. You talked about getting the dinner and going out and have a sandwich on the lake.
Oh yeah, that's what we saw.
We got sandwiches now. Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Filled up the cooler, and that's what we're doing when
We
we
have
leave
pizza
here.
over there, but I don't know what kind of sandwiches y'all got. That's awesome. My wife and I love to do that too. Is just go out 6, 7 o'clock, the lake clears off,
Yeah.
and just kick back and relax.
Yeah.
Cool. This has been awesome. This has been very good. Anything else you guys would want to tell people that are considering boating?
No, just a good, relaxing way to do it. I mean, other than the original cost of the boat, boating is really cheap. You don't have to drive real far to enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we just go. We come out of our cove. We go maybe 100 yards, okay, and we usually throw the anchor over, and that's it. So it doesn't really cost a lot to go boating.
Now, a lot of people have that misconception
Yeah.
for sure.
And even if you're lucky enough to have a lake or a boat that's on the lake, even if you don't know how to use the boat, you can still go sit out on the boat.
Just being on the water.
The floating, the motion is just soothing and comforting, and it's got its own calmness to it.
Well, like you said, with the comfortable
the
seats
yeah.
up here,
Yes, they're wonderful.
just
Even
kicking
on
back
the
and
other boat, we had to get the cushions that he sat on, get them there, throw a towel over them so that they didn't fall down. We went through a lot for comfort.
Yeah.
We don't have to do anything for comfort on these.
That's awesome.
Especially on this boat.
so I'm gonna have to get in there and try those seats out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're really
They
good.
are great. Really are.
We were out last week, and I was going to read, and I didn't. I slept instead.
I took a little nap on the boat.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is all right. Yeah.
yeah, very comfortable, isn't it?
Yeah, I like
And
that.
if you slide down more, the back ends up being like a headrest.
Very
Oh
good.
yeah.
Very good?
So this is where you took
That's
your
it,
nap?
right there. That's
Absolutely.
it. That's it. That's my nap.
That's awesome. That's very good. Well, I appreciate you guys doing it.
Okay, sure.
My name is Derek Sink. This is Brianna Warren. This is her son, Hunter Warren. This is my girlfriend's son. We just purchased our Sea Ray 205 Sport in November of 2012. So we've had it for a few months. It's been a great experience. We've actually, believe it or not, we've actually already logged 22 hours on the boat. So any day that we look outside and the sun's up, it kind of brightens the day, because we know once we get off work, we're hitting the lake. So we're definitely taking full advantage so far.
You mentioned that you got off early one day and sent your girlfriend a picture.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we were just talking about that. Actually, this past Tuesday and Wednesday was the first real days that it felt like summer. And I tried to finish up work around 5:30, 5:45. Went straight down to the marina, went out in the lake, and took a picture of the water and texted it to Brianna. And after I texted it to her, I was like, I shouldn't have done that, because I knew that would upset her. So, yeah, we actually spent about 4 hours on the lake that day. When she got off work, it was around 7:30. I met her, pulled up to the dock, and her and Hunter jumped on the boat, and we were able to take advantage of another hour on the lake. So we're definitely enjoying the boat so far.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Tell me, what's some of your favorite parts about the 205 that you have?
Well, the 205, I mean, and feel free to speak freely, but some of my favorite parts about the 205 Sport is when we've taken it out, it's most of the time it's us three, but we've had times where it's been up to as many as 7 people, and you have plenty of space. And one of the things I was concerned about, which everybody talks about, is the fuel, and it gets great gas. I mean, we only had to fill it up. One weekend we spent 2 days on the water, and it was only like a half a tank, and that was running hard. And that's the other thing. A good segue to another thing I love about the boat is you can rip it up. I mean, it is fun. I mean, the thing, it goes so fast, and the more you learn how to drive it, the more fun it is, because it just skims across the lake. It's awesome.
And this is y'all's first boat?
We're
Is
bringing
that,
it together.
what in your research, what led you to Sea Ray, and what led you to coming to Hall Marine?
Well, I got the best analogy I guess I could use is it's a preconceived notion for me. Like whenever I don't know that much about boats, but whenever you think about boats, like Sea Ray's the Cadillac. So when we talked about getting a boat, I automatically knew that we needed to check out Sea Ray. First of all, if we could find something that was a good fit for us financially, that we could afford, and that was it. Like walking in the door, and after talking to Matt's a great boat educator. He kind of took me through the steps and showed me the full portfolio of the different variety of boats that Sea Ray offers, and we felt like the 205 Sport was us. And it's something that, from a financial standpoint, it's something we could afford, and it's been a great experience so far.
And down at the marina, all of the veterans down there, the veteran boaters, they all, when we brought up that we're going to buy Sea Ray, they really thought that was a great idea and highly encouraged it. So.
Hunter, what's your favorite thing about the boat so far?
I like how fast it goes.
You guys have
He
the
thinks
upgrade-
it's a babe magnet. That's
there
his
you go.
favorite part. so
How
far.
old are you, Hunter?
10.
You're 10? Have you been to the sandbar yet? No? You just wait.
Awesome.
How has boating impacted your relationship as a family?
It's really great. I think I'll let you go because there's not many things. We're trying to find things that we can do that he'll still enjoy. That because he's not a little kid anymore. He's kind of hitting pre-teenage years, so it's something we could all do for fun, and he can bring a friend, and everybody can enjoy it on a weeknight or on the weekend.
Yeah, I feel like that if we just want to get out or something, just go out on the boat and have fun.
Yeah. And you haven't even been out in the summertime. You guys have been out just in the cooler weather. You haven't hit the real boating season yet.
Yeah, we can't wait. But yeah, I mean, for me, it's been like they're saying, just it's a great family activity that we look forward to. But also, just like in our neighborhood, we feel like up until we got the boat, we didn't really feel like we were part of that whole community. So
being on the lake.
since we've had the Sea Ray, we're able to network with the whole marina community, and we've met a lot of really cool, like everybody. It seems like a lot of people that are in the boating atmosphere, that they're really cool people, and we've had a good time so far.
And you all live right here near Lake Wylie, near Harbortown?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we actually live in Harbortown. So.
Okay, yeah. It's amazing. We had a couple mention that the other day about, everybody waves to you on the lake, and it's just a friendly group of people that are involved in boating.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, and I will say this: prior to us getting the Sea Ray, we would walk down to the marina, but we didn't feel like we were welcome. We would go down, and it was almost like we're jealous, we're checking out everybody else's boat, and people were looking at us like, "Are you supposed to be here?" But now it's a sense of belonging.
You got a whole new group of friends, boating friends now.
Yeah,
That's common.
Absolutely.
What made you guys think about get into boating at first? What was the first spark of, boating might be for us?
I think you guys were just living near the water, and the marina was right in our neighborhood and stuff like that.
Okay.
That's a good answer. That's it. I mean, the whole thing for us is you might as well not live at the lake or close to the lake if you don't have a boat.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the point of it? It's like, it would be just a huge tease. Like, you got the lake right here, and you have everybody out there enjoying it, and you live close to it. It's almost like they're just rubbing it in your face unless you have a boat and you're out there joining the party. Yeah.
I like that. The tease of the lake's just sitting
Yeah.
out there, just taunting you. What would you tell other people that are considering getting into boating?
I would highly encourage it. I think there's a false preconceived notion about boating. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people have, there's stuff, at least me personally, that I've heard, like the best 2 days of owning a boat, the day you buy it, the day you sell it. That cannot be further from the truth from our experience. I think that comes from people that don't take advantage of their boat. I mean, I think that comes from people that buy a boat and then never use it or don't maintain it. But for us, it's been a great experience. And I would highly encourage it if it makes sense financially, which it has for us. We've got a brand new 2012 205 Sport, and it's well worth. For us, I mean, it's, last year we went to the beach, 10 times? Like, we're not even, like, this year we kind of justify it financially by, why go to the beach? We got the lake right here, and we got a boat right here.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's definitely gonna cut out a lot of vacations.
So your family vacation is anytime you want to run down to the boat and go out for a couple hours?
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's perfect. If somebody's watching this video, why should they call us here at Hall Marine or call me?
Well, me personally, if I run across any of my friends or anybody, coworkers or anybody that I associate with that is interested in buying a boat, then I'm gonna send them directly to Matt Selhorst at Sea Ray, because first of all, the whole hesitation, when you go to buy a new car or it's in the beginning, you don't want to really talk to anybody because you don't want to feel that pressure to buy. And when I went in to talk to Matt, it was more of just a educational experience in the beginning. It wasn't even, he wasn't trying to push a boat on me or anything. I mean, he just started off by asking me, questions to get a good feel for, what I was interested in. So, and the product, you guys sell top of the line product, and I would not hesitate to send it. You would be the first guy that I would send any family, friends, co-workers to, without a doubt.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Let's talk about the training. You're a first-time boat owner. First time you guys have, I don't know, had you driven boats before?
No. I've driven a boat before, but I'd never docked a boat.
Okay. Talk about the training process and how easy or hard was it to figure it out?
Well, that was one of the things, because it can be intimidating the first time you drive a boat. And that was one of the things I loved about my experience, was once we purchased the boat, that wasn't it. I mean, it goes on. The relationship, we feel like we have a good relationship with Sea Ray, and Matt's been there. I'll get emails, phone calls from him, just calling to check up on us.
But come by a few times for questions, and he's always here and happy to answer our questions, even if it's later in the evening, and most people would really want to go home. He, still stays and talks to us and answers our questions and does, whatever we need to get done.
And that was, for me, the biggest thing was he spent a good 3 hours with me after I purchased the boat, just going through different training, show me how to tie knots, show me how to dock the boat, show me the different rules on the lake. I was really impressed with, after the sale, that wasn't it. It was everything after that, so really impressed with the whole process.
Do you feel comfortable, Brianna, having your son on the boat with you as a first-time boater out there, and
Yeah.
How's the safety factor for you?
Yeah, completely. I can just tell by the way that Derek drives it, and he last night he docked it, first try really quickly, and the water was kind of rough and everything. I don't know. He's just really come a long way from not really knowing anything, and even teaching me a little bit too. But I feel very confident with Hunter being on the boat with us.
And we've actually had Hunter's driven the boat too, so he started to pick up, and he's pretty good at it too. Just out in open water, of course.
What do you think about that, Hunter? That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Now, have you been out inner tubing or skiing or wakeboarding yet? A little cold still?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you planning on doing that?
He's got them all ready to go.
That's what he got.
You've already got the gear.
Why don't you?
Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, you did? That's awesome.
What else did you get?
I also got a kneeboard too.
You got a knee
Everything
board?
he got from Christmas was associated with stuff.
Was
for the
boating
boat.
related? That's awesome. I remember our Christmases like that as a kid. All right, so when you got the boat, I don't think you knew about the boat when they first got it, did you? When they're, what did you think about getting into boating? Did you tell your friends or anything?
Not at first.
Not at first?
Eventually, yeah.
What did they think of it?
I think they were
They're a little bit jealous of you having a boat. That's awesome. Well, anything else you would want to tell people that are considering boating or are researching a boat purchase for their family?
I don't think that we're the people that really, I don't know, we don't spend a whole lot of time on anything like in our life, so we're not really going to spend hours and hours on the, to try to like wash the boat and do different things and maintain the boat. So for us, it's the easy maintenance, and the way that we can just hop on, walk down there, hop on the boat, go. We don't have any issues. We've put how many hours on it?
22 hours.
22 hours on one that we get.
And we just like Matt was saying, it's not even
December,
summer yet.
January, February.
That's
yeah.
what's so impressive about it, is it's not even, it's still, just barely spring, so.
Yeah, so definitely the ease of it all in the spring. And we haven't been over one side or anything.
Yeah. I don't want to sound like I'm repeating myself, but I would just highly encourage it. It's been a great experience so far. We love it. You want to add anything, Hunter? Preach it to the choir.
Things you need to know about me and Hall Marine Lake Wylie before you make your next boat purchase. I'm the only pleasure boat specialist in the country with a no sales pressure guarantee. What that means to you is you can come in, check out any of our new and pre-owned deck boats, cruisers, pontoons, or yachts without a high pressure salesperson, fast talking salesperson breathing down your neck. I'm going to talk boats with you, help you direct you to the right one, provide you any answers to the questions that are important to you, and then give you the space to make the decision if that's the right boat for you and your family. I offer several consumer boating reports. The most popular is the official boat buyer's guide, how to buy the right boat at the right price. It's available at boatingthecarolinas.org. Stop in here at the marina and I'll give you a free copy, or you can go to boatingthecarolinas.org, use code word HALF to receive half off. Hall Marine Lake Wylie has been fortunate to be rated in the top 100 for the Boating Industry magazine, the top 100 dealers in America for the last 6 years running. Most recently, we've been rated number 15 out of 3,000 applications. We're very happy for that. What that means to you is that we're a reputable dealer that's been in business for a long time. We take care of our customers the right way. We educate them, and it's going to give you a great experience. There are no other dealers in the Charlotte area that have been in that top 100 dealer ranking since its inception. I also offer a VIP pre-owned watch list. If we don't have the pre-owned pontoon, deck boat, or cruiser that you're looking for right now, email me at matt@boatingthecarolinas.com. Tell me exactly what you're looking for, the age range, the price range, and the size range, and I'll put you on my VIP list and be on the lookout for the right boat for you and your family. Hall Marine Lake Wylie is a full service boat dealership. We have 400 dry storage units. We have over 90 wet slips here at the marina. We have a 6-bay service area that's air conditioned and heated, so the techs working on your boat in July and August have a comfortable environment. They always do a better job. We have 5 certified MerCruiser technicians, as well as 1 master certified technician, the highest rating you can get. The reason that's important is you know you're going to be taken care of after you purchase your new or pre-owned boat from us. We do many events here at Hall Marine Lake Wylie. We do a movie night, we do getaways, sometimes to the coast, to give people another boating experience, and we're all about promoting the boating lifestyle. So as a Hall Marine Lake Wylie client, you're invited to all of these events. We're the only 5-star dealer in the Carolinas, so you know you're going to be taken care of. Why are there no other 5-star certified dealers in the area? I'm not sure, but do you really want to find out? Hey, it's easy for me to say great things about our dealership, introduce you to my family, but it's another thing, what do actual real-life clients have to say about working with Hall Marine and Lake Wylie Marina? Take a look at all of the testimonials we have. There's several at the end of this video. You can also find over 100 of them at my desk, clients that I've worked with over the years, as well as on our website. Check out those testimonials and hear what clients have to say in their own words about their experience with me and Hall Marine Lake Wylie. Hey, thanks again for tuning in. If you're ready to own your first or your next boat, hey, give me a call. What's Lucy doing to you? Give me a call at 803-831-2101. My extension is 630, or you can email me at matt@boatingthecarolinas.com. Again, set up some time to come in and talk boats, and hopefully we can find a boat that makes sense for you and your family.